Are you ever left scratching your head, trying to figure out what women really want? Do you find yourself wishing for some sort of mind-reading ability to decode her thoughts and desires? Well, let me break it to you. Understanding women might not be as complex as you think. Sometimes we guys can overthink things, creating a maze in our minds, just to end up with the excuse, "I didn't know what she wanted, so I did nothing." But fear not. To save you from the maze of confusion and to keep the ladies from feeling misunderstood, we've put together a handy guide. This guide is all about those subtle signs, the ones she's giving off without even realizing it, telling you she's open to your touch. So, buckle up and get ready to dive into the world of unspoken communication, where we decode the signals she's sending your way. Let's get started and turn those question marks into exclamation points. Proximity and closeness. Imagine this. You're deep in conversation, and there she is, leaning in so close you'd think you're a magnet. And it's not just about leaning in like she's trying to solve the mystery of your aftershave. It's those moments when her hand accidentally brushes against your arm, or she finds some creative excuse to touch your shoulder. Now, these aren't just random acts of clumsiness. Oh no, they're her crafty ways of saying, "Hey, I'm here and I'm into this." It's like she's playing a game of how close is too close without making it awkward. And let's face it, when someone wants to invade your personal bubble in a good way, it's a pretty clear signal. It's her way of showing interest with a side of, "I hope you're getting this hint." So, next time she's sitting just a tad too close on the couch or her hand coincidentally meets yours, remember, these aren't accidents. They're flirtatious Morse code. Engaging physical touch first. So, you're both there, maybe sharing a laugh or a moment, and then, out of the blue, she places her hand on your arm. Or get this, she goes in for a warm, not your average, hello hug. Now, this isn't just her being friendly. It's like she's sending you a secret message in the language of touch. This move of hers, it's a big deal. It's her way of dipping her toes in the water of physical intimacy. And no, it doesn't mean she's ready to jump into the deep end just yet. But hey, it's a green light that she's comfortable around you. Think of it like a friendly nudge, but with a hint of, there could be more. Next time she initiates a touch, whether it's a playful poke or a lingering hand on your shoulder, take note. It's like she's testing the waters, seeing if you're on the same page. Remember, in the dance of dating, sometimes it's the subtle moves that speak the loudest. Keep your eyes peeled and your senses sharp, because these little moments, they're the ones that pave the way for what's next. She drops hints in conversation. Now, let's talk about those little breadcrumbs she leaves in conversation. You know, when she casually mentions, "I just adore back massages," or, "Gosh, I'm always so cold." These aren't just random weather updates or a sudden passion for spa treatments. Oh no, they're her way of dropping hints, like a secret agent leaving coded messages. It's her subtle way of saying, "Hey, wouldn't mind a bit of warmth here, maybe a cozy hug or a gentle touch." And when she throws in a line like, "I'd love to get to know you better," it's not just small talk. That's her way of opening the door to something deeper, like an emotional and physical connection. Think of it as her sending out an invitation, but in a super stealthy way. So next time she mentions how much she loves something that just happens to involve physical contact, or how she's longing for a deeper connection, remember, these aren't just offhand comments. They're her playful way of testing the waters, seeing if you're ready to dive into the deep end of connection and closeness. She prolongs touch. Let's chat about those moments when a simple handshake transforms into something that feels like it could last a lifetime, or when a comforting hug seems to stretch into a mini-series. If she's holding on to that touch just a smidge longer than what the handbook of casual contact recommends, it's not because she's forgotten how to let go. Nope, it's her way of saying, "I'm really into this moment." This lingering touch is like her silent way of whispering, "You're my kind of comfortable, and I'm not in a hurry to let this go." It's like she's finding a little piece of solace in that physical closeness. And let's be real, it's not just about the physical touch, it's about the message it's sending. It's like she's underlining and highlighting the moment, signaling that there's a deeper connection brewing. So, next time you find yourself in one of those extended handshakes or hugs that seem to defy time, remember, it's not just about the touch. It's about the unspoken words and feelings that are hanging out in that extra second or two. Body language openness. Diving into the world of body language, it's like being a detective, but instead of solving crimes, you're decoding signals. When she's facing you directly, it's not just because it's the polite thing to do. It's her body's way of saying, "You've got my full attention." And those uncrossed arms? They're not just taking a break. They're sending out a signal of openness, like a welcome sign hanging on a cozy cafe. Her relaxed demeanor is like the cherry on top. It's not just about being chill. It's her way of showing comfort and ease in your presence. This isn't just casual posture. It's a full-blown billboard of her feelings. When her body language is as open as a book on a Sunday afternoon, it's like she's rolling out the red carpet for you to get a little closer. So, when you see her all relaxed, facing you, with arms just hanging out, remember, it's not just a posture. It's an invitation, a subtle nod to the possibility of something more. She compliments your physical attributes. Let's talk about compliments, specifically the kind that make you do a double take. When she throws a compliment your way about how sturdy you seem, or how she just can't get over the feel of your hands, it's not just her being nice. These aren't your garden variety compliments. They're like her personal billboards flashing her interest in you. Think about it. She's not just noticing these attributes, she's making a point to mention them. It's like she's dropping hints wrapped in ribbons of flattery. When she focuses on specific physical traits, it's her way of saying, "Hey, I'm paying attention, and I like what I see." This isn't just idle chit-chat. It's her subtle strategy of signaling her desires and trust. So when she goes out of her way to compliment those rugged features or the way you handle things, remember, it's not just about boosting your ego. It's her way of showing interest, one compliment at a time. Verbal confirmation. Now let's switch gears to the power of words. When she uses her words to cut through the mystery and says something like, "I really enjoy being close to you," it's not just casual talk. It's like she's turning on the neon sign in bright letters saying, "Yes, I'm into this." Direct communication like this is as clear as a sunny day in the desert. When she chooses to express her desire for closeness, or even hints at wanting you to touch her, it's like she's giving you a golden ticket to her feelings. This isn't just chit-chat. It's her being as transparent as a freshly cleaned window. And here's the crucial part. When she's this open and honest, it's like she's handing you a delicate vase of trust. It's up to you to handle it with care, respecting her boundaries, and making sure her comfort is the VIP guest in this situation. So when she's verbally laying it out on the table, remember, it's not just about what she's saying. It's about the trust and honesty behind those words.